You silly Pyrrhobotist skeptics, with your problem of criterion. I'll explain to you why we have all sorts of knowledge. It's because reliabilism is true, which says that knowledge is a true belief that's caused by a reliable belief-forming process.
I'm skeptical. But for the sake of the argument, I'll assume that reliabilism is true. Go on.
So all I need is for my true beliefs to be caused in the right way. In a reliable way. That's it. If I have this, I have knowledge. And I bet that many of my belief-forming mechanisms are reliable. So when these are working, they're giving me knowledge all the time.
Which mechanisms are these?
I don't have to tell you. I don't even have to know. This is what's so great about reliabilism, that knowledge gets produced by reliable processes whether or not you are aware of their reliability. There. Being reliable is enough. I know you're going to start raising doubts about which belief-forming mechanisms are reliable. Go ahead. Just because I start doubting them won't make the processes less reliable, so they'll be producing knowledge whether or not you make me doubt them.
So what is it that you say you know?
Knowledge is all my beliefs that are true and caused by reliable belief-forming processes.
I want an example.
Okay, let's say that my color robo-vision is a belief-forming process that gave me the belief that you have a red torso. And you do. And let's say that when my color vision gives me beliefs, those beliefs are usually true. That's what it means for it to be a reliable belief-forming process. Given these reasonable assumptions, I know that you have a red torso.
But do you have a good reason to think that your color vision is reliable?
Maybe. But I don't need a reason to believe in the reliability of my color vision. Its being reliable is enough for me to know that you have a red torso.
So you just cross your robo fingers and hope that your color vision is reliable. Are you saying that you know that I have a red torso only if you're lucky enough to also have reliable color vision? How can you base knowledge on luck?
Knowledge comes from correctly interfacing with reality, not from luck. And using reliable belief-forming processes is exactly what it takes to be correctly interfacing with reality.
So you're saying that you might know that I have a red torso, and you're acting like you have discovered something amazing. Robot. Please? This is what we Pyrrhobotist skeptics have been saying. All along. We suspend judgment about everything, even about whether we know. So don't we agree? Don't we both say that we might know many things, but also might know nothing?
But I'm not a Pyrrhobotist skeptic. I think we know lots of stuff.
Strictly speaking, shouldn't you say that we might know stuff? Why be so dogmatic?
Because sometimes we can know that we know.
Give me an example.
Suppose that the latest color sensitivity test for robots is reliable, and I passed it with a perfect score. Then I would have a reliable mechanism behind my belief that my color vision is reliable.
Yes, let's suppose.
So then, a reliable mechanism causes my belief that I know that you have a red torso. This means that I know that you have a red torso. I'm just recursively applying the Reliabilist analysis. So you see? I don't always have to just say I might know. Sometimes, I actually know that I know.
Given that our suppositions were true, of course.
That's right, but that does happen sometimes, and when it does, I know that I know.
But those suppositions might be false as well. Sure, they might also be true, but as long as you can't tell which, you should really only say that you might know that you know. Again, as a Pyrrhobotian skeptic, I'm happy to agree with you.
I get to say more than just that I might know. When I know that I know, I get to say that I know. Knowledge is the norm of assertion, after all.
But you say that we can know without being able to tell that we know. It would be a strange norm of assertion if the robot making the assertion can't even tell whether it applies. How can I follow a norm like that?
But if knowledge is not the right norm of assertion, then what is?
Why do you have to make assertions at all? As Pyrrhobotist skeptics, we assert nothing.
Then it seems that arguing with you is pointless.
Oh, is it? Are you sure? Maybe you are actually winning. Maybe your beliefs that skepticism is wrong are based on a process that is so reliable that you know that I'm mistaken.
Wait. What?
Then again, maybe not. Who knows?
I do.
Maybe.